My little slice of paradise. Site 5, Moose Brook State Park. And I even have my own hiking trail right here. Goes down to the brook. Beautiful spot. Well, time to make dinner. We've got yellow curry for dinner tonight. That smells really good. Almost there. All right. Coffee. Well, the day has come. I am doing my 46Climbs hike today. I am about a third of a mile, if you could see that, in to the airline trail with a destination of Mount Madison and Mount Adams for today. Pretty massive double bag. This is going to be my first time on a mountain above 4,000 feet in a couple, oh boy, well, I was going to say a couple decades. That's not true. I did Katahdin in 2009, and I think that's the most recent one I've done, of this size. So figured I'd go big for 46Climbs, and I'm excited. I'm excited to get up there. It's supposed to be really windy this morning, so I kind of delayed a little bit at the campground this morning. Left a little later than I was intending to, because apparently early morning the winds are gusting to like 70-80 miles per hour up in the northern presidentials, but by afternoon that should be subsiding down to like 30 or 40, which is a lot more manageable. So we'll see. We'll see when I get up there. But I'm pumped. The day is here, and I am sending it. I just can't get over how beautiful these woods are. I mean, this is magical. Just magical. I mean, look at these stairs. These rock stairs. Where are the elves? I feel like Legolas is going to be popping out of the woods any minute now. Gotta be pretty close to Rundell by the looks of things. Oh my gosh. This is wonderful. And this is just the start. I'm still only 2/3 of a mile, and now got a lot of exploring yet to do. I am here for this. All right, a little less than 3.5 miles to the top of Mount Adams. All right, steepening up a bit over here. 1.5 miles in, if you can see that. And this is the first point in the trail where I've had to kind of be careful about where I put my steps here. But future me, I can hear future me saying, you ain't seen nothing yet. Well, I am about 1.85 miles in. Things are nice and steep, and it's a good trail. It's really rocky. It's kind of nice because the temperature's a little cooler, so it's natural air conditioning. It feels good, to be honest. And I am getting so much scent of balsam fir. You know, you could get those little pillow things at all gift shops around here, or you could just come out here and smell it firsthand. It smells so good. Oh man, are you seeing this? So beautiful. Oh my gosh. This trail is amazing. Hard to see through the trees, but I'm starting to see hints of a view here. That is some fun stuff right there. Honestly, I love the challenge of a trail like this, where you actually have to pick where your feet go with strategy. I don't know. This is just, I'm in my element right now. So, while I'm still in the trees and you can hear me over the wind, I just want to say a few words about why I'm doing this. So, 46Climbs, as I'm sure a lot of folks know, is a benefit to raise money for the American Foundation for Suicide Research, or suicide prevention, rather. And it's an amazing organization. They have literally saved lives. And this kind of thing is personal for me, because for me, hiking is the thing that's kept me sane. It's the thing that gives me that sense of accomplishment and adventure. And this kind of thing, this kind of hike, is something that, as a kid, I climbed some mountains. I climbed Mount Monadnock when I was 5, but doing a mountain like this, you have to work up to this, and I didn't have a lot of self-confidence as a kid. And this kind of thing, knowing that I can summit a mountain like this on my own 2 feet, and I've earned it, gives me that sense of accomplishment that really keeps me going. And doing 46Climbs is something that uses something that has helped my own mental health, literally paying it forward. And I'm so thrilled to be able to do this today. It's been a while since I've done a mountain of this magnitude, and I am I am here for this. I am so excited. Well, onwards and upwards. Man, this is a really cool spot. Trees are starting to get shorter. I don't know if these are considered krumholz yet, but I'm within a half mile of being at tree line. So we're getting there. Slowly but surely. Whew, that is some sloppy stuff. Oh, this is beautiful. Look at this. That wind is picking up. Man, at the risk of sounding like a broken record, look at how green this is. Oh my gosh. Here we are, the famous sign. I guess it's a good thing I came prepared. I think we've gone from a send to a full send at this point. Holy crap. Oh my gosh. Here we go. Holy crap. Oh my gosh. That's a wind right there. Wow. Oh my gosh. Holy crap. If I'm not mistaken, coming up to Le Chemin des Dents. Not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. Wind gust right into the van. Oh, this is amazing. Crap. I'm getting crazy. Woo! it would be. So I'm gonna keep with my original plan. Go first to the hut. Start bagging peaks. And there's the hut. There's Valley Way. Definitely socked in right now. I am making the decision. I was going to do Madison and Adams, but I honestly think I'm just going to stick with Madison for today. I think Adams, you know, and on a day, maybe when the weather is a little less windy, like today's just, like when it's 40-mile-an-hour winds, that's one thing, but I think 70 to 80-mile-an-hour gusts like we've had this morning might be a little much. I'll tell you one thing right now, I'm thankful for this false peak over by the side here, sheltering me from some winds. It is whipping today. And you know, it might be socked in, but honestly, I love the drama of the scenery. I mean, I feel like this fits the character of the presidentials to a T. It's gray. It's windy. It's Mount Madison. Holy cow. Now, if I'm not mistaken, this could be the summit. Holy crap. Did it! Woo! That's amazing. I'm gonna do the wise thing. I did bag one 5,000 plus foot peak today. I'm gonna count that a win. So 46Climbs, peak bagged. I'll come back and do Adams another day. Nothing wrong with that. All right, time to take Valley Way down back to the parking lot. I am thinking of branching off and doing the Brookside on my way down so I can see a few waterfalls. They're supposed to be pretty cool. I'm going to take the scenic route. Since I am choosing not to do Adams, maybe I'll do those waterfalls to give myself a little added scenery on the way down. Those are the views I've been waiting for all day. Holy cow. You know, I gotta say, Valley Way so far has been spectacularly beautiful. Okay, this is a really cool spot, the trail right here. Getting a hint of views through the trees, and these rocks are so cool with the moss and the trees and the ferns growing all around them and between them. It's a really cool spot. I was thinking as I was coming down the mountain here about how, you know, I mean, I am a little disappointed I didn't end up bagging Adams today in addition to Madison like I had originally planned. But sometimes it's really important to just listen to your body. So I'm just going to bag it another day. Mountain will still be there. I still have an amazing hike. I still bagged a massive mountain. And you know what? I got some baked goods at the hut, and it's been a great day. I've met some fun people. You know what? Sometimes when we take the time to slow down and listen to our body, sometimes things work out. Anyway, so I'll just save Adams for an epic hike another day. Wow, this little 0.1 mile jog on Watson Path is short, but surprisingly intense. There's some real interesting places on there. This is a cool trail. I like it. Anyways, here's Brookside, and I'm gonna put away my camera because that looks a little hazardous. So this trail is really cool. I feel like it's almost like a canyon kind of situation here. Note to anyone thinking of taking this trail, at least the stretch of Brookside from Watson Path on down, it's steep. So just take your time. It's not an easy trail, but it is really beautiful. It's a nice way down. Challenging and scenic. That's kind of my favorite combination right there. As I said about Brookside Trail being no joke, check out this thing I just had to come down. That was pretty fun. Look at that water rushing down there. Oh man, this is cool. Oh, check that out. That is very cool. Alright, so check it out. There's a freaking cave along the trail. I think this is the trail descending over here, so just, you know, be careful not to slip into that cave under this thing here that's dangerous. Oh my gosh, this is an epic trail. Okay, somebody totally needs to put giant googly eyes on this tree. That's an amazing tree. And suddenly, the Brookside Trail is much, much easier. This is pretty nice right here. This is just a nice walk in the woods. Can almost jog sections of this. But, this is fun. But yeah, I don't think I'm gonna jog right now. I am looking forward to getting some lunch. I feel like I've earned it. So the trail goes over this. It's gonna be fun. Well, I made it. That's just gorgeous. You know, one last comment before I get back to the car. There really is no feeling like returning to your car at the end of a big hike. I mean, it's gonna feel so good. Not gonna lie. This one's for you, 46 Climbs.